WNBA has been around a couple of decades. They're noticing it now. Well, that's because of Caitlin Clark, not...
Let's just say that Angel Reese did not handle it well after Dan Patrick went completely wild on her. Before we get into the drama, make sure to smash that. Things in the WNBA have just gotten pretty heated. I promise you won't want to miss any of the chaos that is coming your way, so hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, back to the meltdown.
I'm just saying between these two. Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basketball floor. Plain and simple.
As Caitlin Clark keeps doing what she does best, completely controlling the court, Dan Patrick didn't just throw shade. He brought a whole eclipse, calling out Angel Reese. Let's face it, Caitlin Clark makes WNBA must-watch TV because she is scoring points, smashing records and effectively converting each game into a highlight reel for herself. Meanwhile, Angel is acting out to reclaim some attention. It's awkward to see someone attempt to pilfer the microphone at another person's concert.
And that's why this is a silly argument. Caitlin Clark is the Rookie of the Year. Angel Reese is a wonderful player. Absolutely. Plays hard, both ends. She's not Rookie of the Year.
Not only did Dan not hold back when he roasted Angel like it was a Sunday BBQ, but he also made it obvious that he was rooting for Caitlin. Dan even said what everyone was thinking but was afraid to say aloud, and Reese was not having it. She went into full-blown meltdown mode. The worst part is that I'm even going to the press and throwing shade back. While Angels was busy hurling taunts, Caitlin Clark maintained her composure and let her performance speak for itself. Angel Reese was not prepared for the intense affection Dan Patrick showed her. Is it really surprising that while everyone else is busy avoiding her feelings as if they were in a minefield, Dan is stomping through with a megaphone, saying what everyone else is probably thinking but is too afraid to admit? Let's be honest, it was loud, bold, and completely uncool. Taking jabs at legends isn't exactly a free pass. It's like attempting to roast a Hall of Fame member. You're not going to come out of it unharmed. Someone needed to wake her up. The WNBA is still in a state of collective shock. Seriously, people are probably still picking their jaws up off the floor. Angel needed a reality check badly, and boy did she get one. However, during her meltdown, Caitlin Clark played against the Atlanta Dream and accomplished something astonishingly incredible. Set your calendars for September 8, 2024, as that is the day the Indiana Fever will pull off one of the most unbelievable victories of the season. A ridiculous 104-100 overtime win that has fans giddy. But let's be honest, from beginning to end, it was the Caitlin Clark show. She dropped 26 points and 12 assists, essentially controlling the court as if it were her own personal playground. Oh, and she also inadvertently broke the franchise record with her 14th double-double of the season. That's right, it's not a big deal, it's just so. As the game is about to end, Caitlin steps up to save the day. She obviously walks up to the free throw line casually, as if it's just another Tuesday, and sinks all 4 shots like she's ordering coffee. I think I'll just take over the game today. Let's talk about the last few seconds because that's when the real magic happens. That instant, there was only unwavering confidence, no hesitancy or anxiety. Everyone else was just a spectator, including the defenders, who probably needed a map to figure out where Caitlin went. Not everyone is on the Caitlin Clark bandwagon, and Angel Reese is definitely not handing out fan club memberships, while everyone else seems to be throwing confetti in Caitlin's direction. Caitlin made it clear that when everything falls apart, she's the one holding the glue, and the crowd was going crazy, standing up and screaming like they just won the lottery every time she touched the ball. Here, Angels are virtually holding signs that read, "Hey, don't forget about me," since she has been making sure that everyone understands that she deserves some of that. Spotlight also denies that one woman contributed to the NBA's surge in popularity. While Angel has made waves in the league, this season hasn't been her best. It almost seems as though she's not too happy about watching Caitlin steal the limelight that she used to enjoy while Caitlin is out there making clutch shots, sinking them, and changing the entire game. Let's say that Angel's season has been a character-building experience. The gulf in their performances is as visible as a missed layup, and people are taking notice. Because of her skin tone or just because they feel the media is giving Caitlin Clark too much attention. Some individuals are burning her like she's the final marshmallow at a campfire, even though she's dominating.
Didn't notice the game, they're noticing it now. Well, that's because of Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese. But there's nothing about her game that's really interesting that is going to translate to people who may not watch the WNBA.
Now let's get Dan. After calling out Angel Reese on his show, Patrick, who arrived with no chill and a full tank of brutal honesty, didn't just take a chance. He virtually went into full roast mode. In brief, Dan gave the Angels what may have been the most brutal criticism in WNBA history, and he wasn't holding back. No, really, not at all. The league wouldn't be seeing such high viewership and media attention without Caitlin's incredible talent. Dan made it very apparent. However, guess who received no credit? Yeah, you guessed it, Angel Reese. Not even a little thank you for coming. I mean, with the force of a sledgehammer, Patrick didn't simply hint. He gave the complete truth. There were lights flashing and sirens blaring. This was no gentle prod. It was a full-fledged reality check. Caitlin appears to be carrying the WNBA on her back, and Dan captured the moment flawlessly in his painting. In all honesty, Dan isn't incorrect, but Angel seems more concerned with assigning blame than taking responsibility. This season for Angel has been more like a crazy roller coaster ride with ups and downs, twists and turns. During rush hour, the distance between her and Caitlin grows faster than a freeway. Right on cue, social media went crazy. You couldn't scroll through Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok without seeing Patrick's remarks or Dan's mic drop moment. Supporters were cheering Caitlin on like she was the new basketball queen, while Angel was dragged through the mud. This wasn't just another viral moment, it became a widespread phenomenon on the internet. Any assertion that Angel was even remotely near co-star level in the WNBA seemed as plausible as someone suggesting cats can fly, according to fans, commentators, and even the casual Sunday program. Patrick's powerful roast did more than derail the conversation. Dan's criticism that the match was the one that started the fireworks display was enthusiastically embraced by the audience. At a press conference, Angel Reese didn't exactly take the high road. Rather than rushing it off or letting her play the hero role, she went all in with a full-on meltdown picture, calling out bias left and right and claiming people were trying to steal her thunder. Reese said it wasn't fair that Caitlin was getting all the attention as if she'd become basketball's Beyonce. Reese was adamant that she should have just as much credit for bringing attention to the WNBA. It was as if she was saying, "Hey, don't forget about me. I'm the main event too," while Angel was busy calling names on social media. While Angel was texting away, Caitlin Clark kept doing what she's been doing all season, completely dominating the court, while being as silent as a midnight library. She didn't make any comebacks or sarcastic jabs. Caitlin let her jump shots do the talking, and to be honest, every time she put on an incredible show, it made Angel's online tirades seem a little pointless. With every game, the distance between them grew, and Angel's frustration appeared to be growing like a terrible haircut. So why is Angel so enraged? It's pretty clear that at this moment, fans, analysts, and even casual viewers are debating whether Caitlin Clark is just a flash in the news or if she's going to drastically alter the WNBA playbook. Spoiler alert for those who have been following along. The stats are louder than a coach during a timeout, so let's not forget that Caitlin isn't just here for a quick visit. She's here to stay and is really turning the game upside down.
Coach during a timeout.
Thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside. First points in the WNBA career of
Caitlin Clark made her debut on May 14, 2024, drawing in 2 million viewers. Yes, you read that right, making it the most watched WNBA game ever on ESPN. And here's the best part. This was her very first game. Talk about making an impression. On May 21, the Liberty Showdown officially drew in 1 billion viewers, making it the most watched WNBA game on ABC. It seems like every time she takes the court, she effortlessly breaks viewership records. Then, on August 28, 2024, she faced off against the Atlanta Dream, drawing in 617,000 viewers on NBA TV, which was just another milestone. This concludes the fierce WNBA matchup between Caitlin and her boss. It appears like Caitlin turned an ordinary Tuesday night into primetime must-see TV. She undoubtedly wonders why everyone is so amazed. Who do you think deserves more, Dan Patrick or Caitlin Clark? Given how she continues to rule the court like she owns it while Angel Reese is clearly the victim. I would like to know what you think of Caitlin or Spotlight Angel. Please leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to receive updates on all the WNBA action as it happens. Thank you for watching.